Hello guys, this is Amosdoll Music, and in today's lesson I'm going to teach you how to play this FORTNITE dance mode music called Slitherin, okay? Give you a preview of what you can learn today's lesson. It goes like this. There are two main sections to it. It goes like this. Repeats. Okay, let's get right into it. So, not difficult, break it up to two sections, like the first section, and it has this other beat section as well. So anyways, here we go, let's learn the first section first. Let me see, we'll break this first section up into two parts as well, so it's easy to learn. So right hand starts on this high C here, middle C here for reference, go up an octave C, go up another octave, and this is the C where we start on. So go C, B, A, C, A, G, F, G, F, G. And that's it for the right hand for the first part of this first section. One more time, it goes like this, goes C, B, A, C, A, G, F, G, F, G. And that's it for the right hand for this first part of the first section. Once you get that, left hand, three chords here. The three chords are D minor, which is D, F, A. Second chord is first inversion of A minor, which is C, E, A. And then third chord is first inversion of G major, which is B, D, G. Okay, so with these three chords in mind, so D minor, first inversion A minor, first inversion G major, the two hands together goes like this. So it goes D minor by itself, right hand comes in, A and next chord together, F and first inversion G major together. Like that, okay? One more time, it goes like this, it goes here, 2, 3, 4, together, 2, together. Moving on to the second part of this first section. Right hand continues down to the E, and then D, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, G. And that's it for the right hand. One more time, it goes like this. It goes E, D, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, G. And that's it for the right hand for this second part, okay? Once you get the right hand for the second part, left hand, same three chords again, you know it already. So D minor, D, F, A. And then this first inversion A minor, which is C, E, A. And then the first inversion G major, which is B, D, G. So you know these three chords already. With that in mind, the two hands together goes like this. E and D minor together. Right continues. B and next chord together. Second A and the next chord together. Like that. Okay, one more time, it goes like this. It goes together. 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 That's it. Okay, so that's that for the first section. Okay, back to back, both parts of this first section goes like this. Like that. Okay, now moving on. Okay, so moving on to the second section. The second section is pretty easy. We can do it in one go. And the second section is played twice. Okay, so right hand, there's patterns to it. It goes starting on the D right next to middle C. So it goes D, 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 F, D, 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 G, D, 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 F, D, 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 up an octave to the higher octave D. And that's it. That's the whole second section. Okay, so pretty easy pattern there. Okay, you can see it goes D, 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 F, D, 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 G, D, 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 F, D, 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 up an octave to the D, like that. Really catchy pattern, and you can get it pretty easy, okay? So anyway, left hand, okay, this is what we have, the chords for it. It goes D minor, which is D, F, A. Second chord is E minor, which is E, G, B. Third chord is F major, which is F, A, C. And fourth chord is G major, which is G, B, D. Okay, so with these four chords in mind, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, two hands together goes like this, okay? So it goes D and D minor together, so together. Next chord, D and E minor together. D and F major together. And then watch out for this one, because G major and the D overlaps. If you don't want to overlap, you can play it down here, okay? But anyway, so you let go of that D so you don't like overlap with it, okay? Or you can do like that. Okay, but anyway, one more time, it goes together, 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 like that, okay? So I put it down here the G major so it doesn't overlap like what I did in the preview. But anyway, that's it. So you just repeat it. And that's it. Okay, and yeah, after you get all these sections very good, all the notes, melody, and all the rhythm, then you can start to add other improvisations like what I did in the cover. You can just do like this. You can like do octave, arpeggio patterns, and the right hand you can harmonize. So you can be like. Play around with it, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can see the second section actually went up an octave for the second time to make it less repetitive. But anyway, a lot of stuff for you to try out. Yeah, go ahead. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Go ahead if you like the FORTNITE dances on the piano. Literally, I've done every single dance, so you can actually learn it from my channel. There's all these step-by-step piano tutorials like these ones. But anyway, yeah, if you like these type of stuff as well, if you want to learn my piano methods, go ahead, check out my website as well, bestpianomethod.com. Linked in the description below if you want to learn more piano from me. Learn how to play by ear, improvise, read sheet music, and a lot of other cool stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As for now, enjoy time around my channel and see you next time. Thanks for watching. For those who want to learn my methods on how to play any song by ear, grab the free preview of my book. Or just visit my website, bestpianomethod.com, for all my other piano mastery courses, sheet music, song requests, and services. All the links are in the description below. See you next time.